Love Morning time now. Good morning. This is Love Morning, our regular 9 a.m. Pacific time gathering. You can tune in anytime. If you're watching this now, it's probably the recording because we just started, and as it's live, people show up gradually. But we do have people showing up. Like, good morning, Ash. Good morning. If you are here, either live or watching this recording, leave a comment, say hello, share something that you're grateful for. It is such a joy to be able to feel the resonating vibrations, the ripples of people's gratitude that are not your own. And you can go, ah ha ha, I can feel some sympathetic joy from your joy. Ah ha ha ha. And sometimes people share just incredibly beautiful stories. Yesterday, Jennifer shared the story of being a cashier and having a moment of love ambassador connection with someone who came through the line that was having a difficult time. And they were able to pause from their do and be present with this person who was grieving. So beautiful. So love hearing stories of connection, love hearing stories of gratitude and kindness. And they can sometimes all go together, like that story that Jennifer shared yesterday. Good morning, Beth. Good morning. And good morning, Isabel. Oh, much love to you. Yay, Izzy is grateful that Dad came home from the hospital. Oh, good news. Oh, that has got to be a huge relief. Happy to hear that. Good morning, Michelle. This might look like a bison hat. It's actually a Where the Wild Things Are hat. Actually, I don't know. It could be both, but I like to think of it as a Where the Wild Things Are hat. So I can participate in wild rumpuses. Isn't that what it is? That for, I think there's isn't that rumpus something in that book? It's been a while since I've read that. You know, hats are a whole different psychological thing with a bald head. Not bald, but you know, when I had pink hair, wearing a hat was kind of like covering up part of my look. But this is like the absence of a look, so a hat can be so much more fun. And my head is much cooler in these cold months. So it is Love Morning. It is Monday. Oh my gosh. This weekend, in some ways, nothing happened and then everything happened. I am grateful for my dad celebrated his 82nd birthday yesterday. Well, I celebrated with him on Friday, but it was his birthday yesterday. So I've been thinking a lot about Dad. I'm grateful for my health right now. I've been exercising and really, I'm grateful for my morning routine. I've been very sticking to a morning routine. Been grateful for a phone call last night with my friend Scott, my best friend from high school. We got to catch up. The last time I talked to him was, I can check the exact number of days. Was 34 days ago. 34 days ago, I was on the phone with him drunk after being broken up with. So that was the last time I had a drink. And so it was nice to catch up with him because a lot has happened in the last 34 days if you've been following along with my journey, and I've been writing a bunch or I've been sharing here as well. So if you've been tuning into these mornings or reading the things I've been writing, which by the way, if you don't check Facebook a lot or don't want to read on Facebook, I put more writing than I put on Facebook. I put it onto Medium. I have a Medium page. So if you want to read my stuff or subscribe on Medium, if you're not familiar with Medium, well, that's on you. No, I'm just kidding. I can get you the link if you have any interest. Um, Good morning, David. Good morning to you. And good morning, Gerbot. And good morning, Al. Wow, thing. It's a gratitude thing. Dun, 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 dun. We share everything. Groovy. Come on, come on, come on. Gratitude thing. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, look who's here. Javi and Mark Shays. Some of the most beautiful men I have ever met. Good morning, Javi. Javi is grateful for that we changed the time in Spain so I can be here with all of you. Yay! How are you doing, Javi? I think last I heard that you had an injury. Are you on the mend still? Are you resting? I certainly love you. I just saw a picture of us at Burning Man together and I was thinking about you, so love you. Mark, jeez, I've been thinking about you too, as I have been reflecting upon things that we worked on when you were coaching me and some of the super helpful things that you helped me with. And that I have, during pandemic, I consciously stepped off of certain paths of self-growth and I've stepped back on some of those paths and am running at a pace and with an intensity and training in a way that I have never have before. So I've been thinking about how you've helped me. So thank you, Mark. Ash is grateful for the fact that I found the strength to start working with doctors to help me get back to a place of wellness and mental health. Yes! Yes, courage, strength. Yes, good job. I think Gabby's saying that she's grateful to see me on the screen in this hat. Well, I am grateful to be seen. Sounds good, Mark. Kelly says, hello there from sunny Phoenix. Good morning, Kelly. Speaking of Phoenix, actually not really speaking of Phoenix, I'm going to a breathwork workshop tomorrow night from someone who is from Arizona, I believe. A friend from Arizona said, you got to go to this guy. He's so awesome. So he was coming to San Diego on a tour tomorrow night. So I'm going to go to a breathwork workshop tomorrow night. I had such a crazy, incredible experience with breathwork a few weeks ago. So I'm going to try a different style of breathwork. John is grateful for his daughter. Beautiful. Speaking of which, I'm grateful that I'm going to go visit Asher in a week. Holy shit, I need to pack. I need to figure out what I'm going to bring for his birthday. He turns 4 years old. What's a good gift for a 4-year-old? Croquet mallets? Fire poi? Thank you, Mark. I have certainly, I've been sharing some things where I'm like, ooh, this is the edge for me. Woo, 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 woo. And I've been pushing edges a long time. So for me to feel that, oh boy, it's kind of an exciting feeling. Good morning, Brent. Javi is grateful that I am totally recovered and enjoying horses and therapies again. Yay! That is amazing. Tom is grateful that a rat in his house left me a perfectly shaped heart in a pear. I think the rat appreciates that I do not use traps. Just hope it stays away from my Chusky Tobo. Ooh, good luck with your new friends, Tom. Good to see you. Oh, Kelly says I was about to go to his group breathwork gathering here in Phoenix. Cool. It's like Iron Eagle or something like that. I think is what it's called. I don't remember now. Ocean Eagle. Good morning in Utah, Dawn. A foot of snow. Holy moly. I hung out in the park yesterday in a tank top, to give you an example of how foreign your snow is to me. Lego's a good idea. I think he has the big block Legos. I think the little ones are too small for him still. But I don't know. I'll check. He does. I gotta check and see what he's into now. He likes bouncing and running around and being very active. He just started gymnastics. I don't know, like this hat is not flattering. It's not so. Evelyn, good morning. Hello to you. In French, correct? I slowly sometimes remember things. Jamie, good morning. Jamie is grateful for this present moment. I'm grateful for these three mantras that I've been flowing through lately, which you just reminded me of. One is no urgency. Other is be courageous. And the other is you can't do it wrong. As I was starting to get like, oh, I'm a little late today to start. I started to rush. I'm like, no, let's focus on no rushing, no urgency, no rushing, no rushing. If you're late, you're late, but be present, be anchored and late rather than on time and frazzled. I'm trying to lean into that. Ooh, a harmonica. He has a harmonica. In fact, I got a little bitty mini harmonica on a necklace at Burning Man, and so we were doing a little duet a few weeks ago. It was not very musical, I'll say, but it did make noise. Yes. Good morning, Ashley. Good morning. Happy Monday. And good morning, Ryan. Ryan is hanging with the kitties, watching the snow melt. Speaking of no urgency, that sounds like a very calming and relaxing activity, watching snow melt. It's like the opposite of watching paint dry. Ah. Painty is grateful for a safe marina when the wind picks up. That's true metaphorically and literally. It is Monday. It is, for many people, the start of their week. For me, hard to know when the weeks start or end. Although, I did have an interesting experience this weekend when I woke up to a Monday. I'll say no plans, but really, okay, my no plans mean I only had three things on my agenda, which was morning broadcast, noon gratitude, and 6 o'clock gratitude. So I still had three things, but in my mind, it was a full day open. And a Saturday that's fully open, I feel it's a pressure to do something, to make the most of it, to, it's like an opportunity, which there's some pressure to that. And in the past, if I had like a full day and I didn't have anything to do and no one to do it with, one of the things that I would just occupy the time with was to get a buzz on. And so I'm not doing that now. So I struggled to figure out what I was going to do with myself. And I haven't yet kind of fallen into new habits, or not habits, but hobbies. I don't have something in my head like, oh man, if I just had a full day, I would love to go to the rock climbing gym, or I would love to write poetry or watercolor or make pottery or practice kung fu, or, I did put some tomato plants in the ground, but that's not an all day thing. And once they're in the ground, you can just water them, do a little weeding. I don't have that much. I've got a plot of 4 foot by 6 foot in my front yard. So I started making some plans. I did some things, but it was, I don't remember what made me start that, but it ended up being kind of a struggling day of Can I relax? Can I do nothing? Can I avoid bad habits? And can I, make plans? Um, Ashley is grateful for almost reaching a new rank and hitting new goals with your direct sales company. Congratulations. And thank you for the feedback on the Gandhi post. I have been writing a lot lately. So if you're not following me on Facebook or Medium, I've been posting a lot of writing and getting a lot of really good feedback, which is fun. Cross stitching, great idea, Ryan. I'm not sure if it's gonna, maybe macrame. I don't know. What is your passion? Well, that's an easy question. Oh, the answer to that question. No, that's not so easy. I mean, but my problem, most of my passions are like communicating and connecting, but I do that a lot and then I get sucked into social media. So I need to find things that are off the computer, ideally physical things in the world, but I don't really have passion in that area. So Al, I wrote a long post about the things that I've noticed because I didn't just stop getting intoxicated and using stimulants, but I also have been meditating, doing affirmations. I've been doing microdosing. I've been going to twice as much. I've seen 2 therapists. I did breath work. I've done a bunch of stuff, and I have been starting to notice some pretty significant things. So I'll just see if I'll pull that link up and share it because it's it makes sense. Might as well. Easier than me trying to explain it all. But I'm noticing a lot more in my body stuff. And here's 6 signs that I've noticed in the last month. I'll put it there, and I will put it here. All right. Tom is grateful that San Diego State is in the Final Four. Well, that is exciting for me. Not really, but I'm excited for you. That's the thing about gratitude. I don't have to like it, but if it makes you happy, that makes me happy. Yay! Yay for sympathetic joy. Carolyn, good morning. Carolyn is grateful for 4-wheel drive, the sauna, and port wine in the snowy wonderland. Ooh, you should make brochures for wherever you live, because that sounds like perfect. I am grateful for yeah, I'm grateful that I get to record an episode of Stay Sparked today. We're going to talk about art and are you an artist and what is art, which is something a topic that I very much enjoy. Yeah, I'm feeling. Oh, and I'm super grateful. I got a bunch of. I've been getting lots of good feedback lately, which is, feeds me. But I got to be careful. I don't want to become, you know, part of this chapter right now is I'm trying to become self-sufficient in my self-worth. So I need to be careful that I don't latch on to positive feedback more than is healthy. But I did get some really nice ones. I got a really wonderful email yesterday from somebody who said, pass this on to your father so your dad knows, the kind of impact you have in the world. And it was really just like, so nice. So we're going to have a hug in just a moment. So if you have any more gratitude that you'd like to share, here's a few more minutes to share some gratitude. Argue for your limitations, and sure enough, they are yours. What was the limitation that I was just arguing for? I speak so much, I don't know what I'm talking about. Like somebody, but I thank you for that. You call me out on that if you did hear me argue for a limitation. Any more gratitudes? I am grateful for um, lack of passionate ideas. Huh. I'm, I'm, I'm I have not found hobbies yet that I enjoy. Well, I will work on my languaging around that. Because I certainly have been listening to affirmations twice a day at least. So I am trying to work on my lack of negative self talk. Um, so I'll think about that. Thanks. And with that, wherever you are, let's give ourselves a big squeeze, give ourselves a hug, send that out to all the people who are here and appreciate this moment. Send out that amplified gratitude for our lives and the ones we've heard from others. And let's take a deep breath in and squeeze. On behalf of Grandpa Caleb and all of you beautiful ambassadors of love, thank you for being here for this love morning. Have a beautiful day. Love you. And yay for food and water, Al. Good point.